So today I want to talk about anxiety and yesterday to today what I've been dealing with. Little update, I've had negative tests, conclusive tests after 105 days. So this has to do with my HIV phobia, my AIDS phobia. So yesterday, I was talking with a friend of mine. She's a doctor, and we're on the phone, and I'm telling her that I've been feeling a little lightheaded, but I can, up to this point, attribute most of my symptoms to anxiety. The dizziness, the stinging skin, itchy skin, small dry patches that I've ended up with, everything I've associated to my anxiety. So yesterday in talking to her, she says, "Really, you haven't had any like flu symptoms or anything like that?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't had any flu symptoms." And she goes, "You're good to go. You know, your tests were conclusive and you need to kind of move forward and move on." And I'm like, "Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot." By last night, the dizziness became pressure on my head. It wasn't like a headache, but just pressure. My head felt heavy, right here at the front of my head, and then I started feeling slight sinus. So I went out with the family. We went for a walk around an outdoor mall, and by 7:30, I was like, I gotta get home. I gotta get into bed. So I got home, and I don't even remember if I said goodbye. I just jumped out the car and rushed into the house, got myself ready for bed, laid down, did an evening meditation, and I slept maybe till 10, from 8 to 10. And then I woke up, and I was up to about 1 a.m. where my mind is just spinning, and it is spinning hard, and I'm feeling horrible. And I'm saying, no, this is it. This is what she was talking about. These are flu-like symptoms, I think. I didn't have chills. I just had the pressure, and I fell asleep with that pressure. My ears popping a little bit. And then this morning, I woke up still with the pressure in my head, but now with a little bit of a sinus congestion. And I've been teaching all morning, so my throat's a little bit sore, but I think that's why. But a little bit of a sinus infection. So while teaching this morning, I was sweating profusely. And I've been teaching for years. I'm very comfortable when I teach. I don't have anxiety, I enjoy it, but I just couldn't get into my groove this morning. I was just feeling horrible. We broke for lunch. I went as far as to call the CDC today, to talk to the hotline. They didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. And then I called my doctor's office and I told him what I was feeling. And I was like, "Do you think I should get another test?" And he's like, "No." He says, "It sounds like you're coming down with a sinus infection." He says, "Give it 6 days. If it hasn't gone away, come in and see me, and we'll get you set up with something to take care of the sinus infection." I'm not trying to feed the HIV/AIDS phobia. I'm not trying to feed that beast in my head. And I'm not trying to be so dependent on, doctors and taxing all my friends that have knowledge, a greater knowledge base on this than I do. So I'm trying to educate myself, but I just can't get over this. I keep thinking like, well, I'm a healthy guy. I'm in shape. I'm fit. Maybe for me, it would have taken longer for it to develop. And one of the YouTube videos I was watching, she's a really famous YouTuber. She's like, "You're not the one, you're not some special case." And that's a hard feeling to kick, to feel like, well, maybe I am that special case, and maybe it's just me that after my conclusive result that eventually I'll end up HIV positive. So after talking to the doc, that really helped out my anxiety. I take Dayquil this morning, and I took it this afternoon because I think as it was wearing off, my anxiety was starting to peak again, because I was feeling worse. So I've taken it again about noon. It's about 1500 now, and 3 p.m. and I can I can hear like a like if my ears clogged a little bit, and if I swallow hard, I can feel like my ears pop a little bit, both my left and my right. And mind you, like a week ago, I was kind of feeling that with the ear popping. I wasn't feeling the pressure in my head or in the sinuses. So I drink a lot of water, so I've been drinking a lot of water today. Run to the restroom a lot. Eat a lot of greens, fruits, nuts. So that's my day, and that's kind of where my head's been. Not in the best place. Making this video now, and I'm doing much better than I was before. A couple hours ago. So I just need to accept the fact that I'm HIV negative, and I need to move on with my life, and I need to beat this anxiety. That's really the only way I can go with this. I had, see, I can show you. You can't even see it, honestly, but there's like a tiny little dot I had, and I was like, and it was itching last night. It's tiny, I mean, it's microscopic, and I'm like, is that rash? I said, my hand tied in with my head, with this pressure, tied in with the stinging, tied in with, these little bits of rash I have. I'm like, that's it. That's it. I got it. I need to go get tested again. So I was thinking about going and getting tested again tomorrow. My doctor's like, dude, you're done. You're done. There's no reason for any more testing. And mind you, that there's no bump there anymore, and there's no itching there anymore. I keep popping my ears. So that's today. That's what I'm dealing with. That's what how my anxiety has affected my day today. What should have been a really great session, class, was okay. It wasn't on par with what I'm accustomed to providing as a product. So the afternoon went a lot better, but fortunately I had one of my guys come in to kind of pick up the slack where I was falling short. So I'm hoping to feeling better tomorrow, and we'll see where this takes me. So all right, that's it. Bye.